Okay, now this is interesting. Last night I was telling some hams on the radio last night that my new 160 meter sloper, or the sloper outside that I trimmed for 160 meters, out at the feed point it is 1.28 to 1, and when I put it on the analyzer here it's 1.57, which I don't understand why, because when I put a 100 watt dummy load at the far end, this thing reads 1.0. So there's some a little bit of SWR somewhere in this line. I don't understand why. Maybe because the impedance isn't 50 ohm. But my complaint was when I keyed up on a radio, the radio has the 890 has a built-in SWR meter. It was reading 2.0. I was like, well, what the heck? Could all this couple of jumpers I have between the amp, the power meter, and the tuner interject that much SWR? Seems like a lot, but interestingly, I was futzing around with this. I seen the SWR meter on my rig expert flickering around like, well, maybe I had a piece of coax. I didn't. Well, I made this 30 years ago in Miami. This goes mostly all the way out to the inverted L. But look at this. I found out that when I just touched the shield of this, I can get it to go up to 2.0. Look at that, 1.58, 2.0, 1.58, 2.0. So could be just by grounding this for some reason. It changes the impedance, and that's probably why the radio is seeing 2.0 instead of the 1.57, or preferably the 1.3 that the feed point really is exhibiting SWR. So you got to think about that. Maybe it's a grounding issue, maybe some common mode return currents on here that aren't properly getting accounted for, or finding a path affecting the impedance. So that's interesting. So have to think about that. See ya.